hit the record. Once again, I forgot what volume I set it at, so if it is too loud or something, just tell me. I think it should be okay. I don't believe I did anything here last time though, so... Can I even do anything? Not really, but... I still want to get MP save, but I can't do that, so... I mean, I have a lot of points though. Like I know we're about to get a bunch of units, but might as well. Might as well do a little. There we go. Items. It's fine. Let's see. I'm not reading all that. I'm putting a limit on the reading. And it's all that shit. I think it is basically the prologue to Perfect Cherry Blossom though. Hey Starfy, how you doing? Nice to see you. Also, I think I said over on my Patreon that I was gonna do Book of Star mythology next, like the next video. I think I might change my mind. Because Starf here reminded me that I wanted to do something with Sun's art at some point. And that sounds more interesting to me at the moment. That's the thing with videos that I talked a while ago, I think. I'm very, I'll just say it, capricious when it comes to what I want to work in. Or work on, rather. And when I finish a video, I don't really know what I want to do next. I have like a list of ideas, but I don't really know. It's just sort of like, okay, what am I hyperfixating on right now? It basically comes down to that. Okay, I'm gonna skip this a little bit because... Okay, it's the end. Never mind. Part 2 Mystic. Hell yeah. You know, Mystic is funny nowadays because I think the Toho Wiki changed a bunch of those translations to be ghostly instead of that. Which I don't agree with. There's arguments on that side, but I still think Mystic is a more what did you call it? Like an umbrella term for everything? Like it's not just about ghosts, you know. Imagine that changing what video you want to work on is fine. You can generally keep what you're already made for it whenever you feel like working on it again. Yeah, I have a bunch of scripts from a while ago that I haven't like finished. I still need to get to those. Optimist Twilight. Even those devoid of a body can savor such pathos. What the fuck are you talking about? First line, what the fuck are you talking about? Lady Yuiko, I brought your refreshments. Awesome Choco 13 Stage 1 theme remix. Oh yeah, this is what you were talking about, right? Like the one Toko 13 song in this game. Thank you, Yomo. I actually don't remember if this was in the original, though. I believe... No, wait, it did come out after 10 Desires, so... Probably. Thank you, Yomo. You can leave them there. Are you certain you wish to begin before the sunset? It just seems to me like waxing poetic about autumn and twilight might be better done when the sun's actually setting. Ah, but if I did that, then it would get dark before I could finish. An autumn twilight is something to be admired in silence, so any banquets to savor it are better held beforehand. Are you sure you're not just hungry? Autumn is the season of harvest and decline. Yuyuko simply prefers to enjoy its abundance and its solitude separately. Good afternoon, Yuyuko. Mind if I join you? It's Purple Lady. Why, hello, Yukari. It's rather empty here, so sit wherever you like. You always come with no notice. Shall I fetch a plate for you? Don't trouble yourself on my account. I'll just take a few things off you, because... Anyway, it's been a long time. I trust you've been well? Of course. And yourself? You haven't visited in so long, I started wondering if you were having back pains. This summer's kept me so busy, I couldn't find the time to drop by. Are you referring to the mist incident? That's right. You were there for it, so I trust you're quite familiar already. You knew that I was helping Reimu and the others? Naturally. Did you have fun resolving the incident together? Yes, ma'am. It was my original plan. It wasn't my original plan, but getting to look around the world of the living was a valuable experience. I don't know if this is the only remix of a Toko 13 song that this game has, but it's interesting to me that it has any of those at all. Yeah. It might have from some other games too, I don't know. Like, I know for sure it has... this is not spoilers really, it doesn't have any content from like 13 onwards, but... Give me a second. I know for sure there's no content itself, but... Except for like a couple cameos, I guess. Like we saw Kosusu earlier. That's new. By the way, that wasn't in the original. Though I do feel bad for leaving the mansion unattended without permission. You wouldn't believe what a mess the garden was. Next time you go out, at least let me know beforehand. My apologies. I'll be focusing on my duties here and avoiding any more outings moving forward. You don't have to swear off of them entirely, you know? I get bored if every day played out the exact same way. Do you wish for change then, Yuyuko? What can I say? One hardly feels alive doing nothing but the same things over and over. That much is true. This is a beautiful place, but it's all too quiet. Conversely, it's too noisy in the corporeal realm at the moment. What do you mean by that? The newcomers in Yokohama know far too little about Gensokyo. They're bound to cause trouble and make Reimu come rushing out any day now. You seem quite taken with the young lady in red and white. I haven't had done a run to dote on lately, and I've got no one to tease. The girls handled the summer incident well enough, but they still have more room for improvement than I like. So even Reimu doesn't meet your standards, Lady Yukari. Sounds like things are rather lively on your end. Over here it's all so dreadfully samey. I get so bored. I didn't take my allergy meds today, by the way. So I might be just a little phlegmy, by the way. I'm sorry about that in advance. Tell me like that, we can enjoy the latest happenings together. How will Reimu handle the battles to come? Good, I hope. I still think it's really interesting the way they are like piecing together all the different games. Like Maiden of Faith right after USD. I know there's something in the lake here, or the pond rather, so I'm gonna go there. Are you girls all ready? You better not slow us down. Yeah. Sheesh, they never learn. I don't have the time for this right now. Well, Chino is just a fairy, so what are you up to today? It's a game called Donation and Dash. The maid at the Red House taught it to me. Donation and Dash? What, are you gonna ring the shrine's bell in the ditch? Don't be so sure, perhaps she intends to steal it. So few people come as it is, and now this happens. Is your shrine always like this? Pretty much. I'm practically buried in annoying fairies and yokai. I suppose everyone's had more free time since last summer incident. Okay everyone, go for the donation box. We don't need it, but Damon will freak out if it's gone. It'll be hilarious. Hey, you might wanna hold off on going for the donation box. I love that they're not doing it for the, you know, the promise of cash. They're just fucking around. That's great. For one thing, there's nothing in it. At least go for something valuable. Nah, I put some pretty rocks in there for her once. That was you? It's just like a playground here. Visitors to the shrine should worship once in a while. Tell them that. It's not like I asked them to come. Well, whatever. If you're all bored, then bring it on. Defeat all other enemies before defeating Chirma. Okay. Easy enough, I think. Let's go up here with you, though. I wanna see what that's about. Because I don't remember. I didn't mean to end because I wanted to attack, but sure. It's fine. Okay, now that I have time to actually talk, I started a new attempt of Steel Soul. Because I just can't let it go, I guess. It's been going pretty well so far. I made it to Act 2 and everything. I'm basically just like getting everything I can before moving forward. I found out though that you can actually skip the entire Underworks, which is really funny to me. Because there's a shortcut in Coral Chambers, I believe. But I thought it was only accessible like from the inside. Turns out, no. You can just go there whenever you want. And that's amazing to me. And it makes things a little bit easier. Because you don't really have to go to that part of the Underworks, I believe. At least not right away. Also found out that you can get Clawline without having to fight Trobio, which is also very nice. Because that just means I can skip a boss for a while. I'll tell you one thing though, if I fuck up again, I might just like decide to stream it. I'm not gonna throw on purpose, by the way. I'm not gonna do that. But in the off chance that I do die, I'll just do it here and see what happens. Not here. That figures. Something up? Haven't seen the turtle around recently. I wonder what he went off to. He has a name. A turtle? Are you talking about the one you used to ride? Yeah, now that I think about it, you've seen him before. I hope he's doing alright, whatever he is. You get tons of help from him, then just dump him out back? Boy, that's one way of repaying a favor. And Damon is a bad pet owner. Confirmed. They did not try to attack Alice at all, huh? Interesting. By the way, I also still haven't decided on what game to play next. Obviously. It's funny that this game acknowledges that Genji's in Toku 5, even though he doesn't talk there. I don't think he talks like past Toku 2, actually. I think that's the only game. And it soon just say like, nah. Nah, he doesn't need to be a character. Which is funny in its own way. Give me a second. Okay. It's crazy to me that he's referenced in Toku 19. He is? I think I vaguely remember something like that, but I haven't read the dialogue of that game in a while. But that's interesting. I forgot that I think the shrine gives you like... Yeah, it actually gives you regen, which is kind of fun. I don't think there's ever any hard map in here, but that would require that. I think one of Daemon's victory quotes or something like that has her mentioning a turtle. That's very funny, actually. I still love when I was thinking, when I was looking into the art, I remember that one of AQCDs has a little picture of Mima, and she looks so funny there. I don't remember which one, but it's just like a little Mima with a with two dots and a smile. It's so good. I can attack from here. Okay, it's fine. Oof. Can I use focus maybe? I mean, kinda no reason not to. There we go. I mean, he's ball-shaped. It's alright to kick him. It's not alright to be hit, though. By the way, I was gonna say something else about all that, and I forgot. I got distracted. I'm still trying to remember. This is bad, by the way. Oh boy. %60% though. Oh, because she's small. Don't you have anything better to do? What about you? You're always hanging around here too. Yeah, I'll have you know I'm very busy finding ways to kill time. I looked it up. One of her victory quotes against Yachi has her pointing out that she's a flying tortoise and the mention in her distant memory. I figured it would be her. Now you say it makes sense. Okay, Raymond, you need to do something. Haven't done like jack shit. There you go. Am I gonna have to go hunt the other fairies myself? I wanna do that though. It's kinda interesting to me that Sun just like gave up eventually on bringing back PC98 stuff. And I do mean like bringing back. Like, I'm talking Yuka levels. Like that just never like crossed his mind again, I guess. I mean, I don't know where Cheating Detective Saturn is going now, but I doubt it's gonna have her show up, you know? This is just in case. Can I focus maybe and go more? No, I can't. Okay. Send should be fine. Like, sure, we have references like that, and I think the last, like, what you call it, last, like, direct reference was Byakuten, you know, with the spell card that I never remember the name of. But it's the one that looked like Shinki's attack. Like that's the most it's been like straight up ripped from PC98. I think you're gonna kill Chirno, so I'm not gonna risk this, by the way. Say, what's the trio up to these days? Huh? What do you ask? They haven't been up to any mischief around my house lately, so I was a bit curious, is all. Oh, well, it's not like I'm always with them. But if you ask me, I think it's more fun to play pranks here. I see. I suppose Remo is easier to tease. What is that supposed to mean? Alright, let's kill these goobers. They should target me next turn also. I'm gonna use this again just in case. I hope they do, because I can finish this in next turn, maybe. View here. View here. There you go. And that works. Thankfully, the enemy doesn't use spirits. I think they actually do in Lunatic, which sounds painful. Because if Chirno kept using like Persist, this would take forever. Ow. The one time I didn't want you to dodge. Okay, let's do the funny, I guess. I don't like those thoughts, so I'm gonna do this. Kill. Yes, this has to happen every single time, by the way. I did not pick Marisa for nothing. She's fucking gone. And it was a crit too. Almost 7,000 damage, that's insane. I was like totally going easy on you. Frozen Frog, starting power plus 10. Oh! Another one of those. So much for that. There's no way I'll lose to fairies. No scram. Well, that wasn't much of a workout. Let's just start on those sweet potatoes Kenny brought over. Oh, you're roasting sweet potatoes? Can I have some? Didn't I tell you to scram? Besides, it's been chilly enough lately without you around. Now, feeding one more person is nothing to be concerned about. That's right, I brought a lot, so it's fine if Trina wants to eat some. Ugh, fine. But at least help me make them. Now that that's over with, let's light up a fire. Trina, gather us some leaves and... Wait, someone's coming. Damn, that's... Oh-ho. It's been a while, Reimu. Sanae Kochia. Luigi. Part of me feels like some bringing back more PC98 characters feels a bit less impossible now that Toyohime is a boss in a mainline Toko game. Not that she is a PC98 character, but her appearing in the game as a boss is one of those things that used to feel very unlikely to happen. Yeah, but I mean, like you said, it's still from this canon. Like, it's not as far off, I think. And also, I think the Lunarians are like an ever-present thing that could like happen at any time. Hello everyone, I'm Sanae Kochia, one priestess of the Moria Shrine. Like, the Lunarians have been pretty much set up to be like... I don't want to say villains, but... antagonists, in a way. Pretty much every time they show up. Hey, you're that girl that we fought at the lake. Yeah, the other Shrine Maiden. Didn't Reimu tell you about her visit to the Kakure Shrine afterward? The basics. She came to shut down the shrine, then she got her butt kicked, right? That's a crude way of putting it, but essentially, yes. So, what brings you here on your first visit in summer? Don't tell me you're here to shut down the shrine again. Oh, that's exactly what I'm here for. As always, this place is filled with yokai, and its faith is stagnating. So I'd like you to shut down the Kakure Shrine and turn this place over to the Moria Shrine. You're still going on about that. Didn't Reimu beat you silly last time? You're quite a blunt child, yes, I was defeated last time. However, the Moria Shrine has procured a powerful source of faith since then. Things are different now. If you say so, you don't look any different to me. But fine, let's take this outside and get the Damiko match over with. I was just in the mood for a real fight anyway. I would also like a rematch, but that's not the purpose of my visit today. So what is? I don't think a Damiko battle is a fading way to decide the Kakure Shrine's future. I'd much prefer a less violent method, given the option. Girl, the Damiko battle is the less violent method. Like, if we didn't have that, Reimu would be like beating your ass right now. You'll be throwing hands. Sounds to me like a fancy way of saying you're too chicken to take your chances with Damo in a fight. You're welcome to find out for yourself whether or not I'm bluffing. The Moria Shrine is halfway up Yoga-Maiden. If you can make it up there, I will show you the difference in power between our shrines. Go to Yoga-Maiden. What kind of trick is... On that note, I'll be on my way. Hey, wait a second. Oh wow, she's gone. She wants Damo to hand over the shrine to her group? I don't know what's up with this Wind Priestess, but that doesn't make a lick of sense to me. She still doesn't get what the Kakure Shrine represents. It's true there aren't many worshippers, but this is the only place in Kentucky where humans and yokai can be so at ease around one another. Now give me a second. I got a feeling today was probably not gonna be a good day for me to read, but I still said I was gonna do this, so I'm just gonna push through. What was her problem with you in the first place? All I heard was that she came to the shrine and got sent packing. Specifically, she found the usual state of the shrine improper, by shrine maiden standards. What's wrong with it? If I had to guess, she would say having yokai around discourages humans from visiting, which is sacrilege to the enshrined deity. As such, she expects Reimu to either change how she runs the place, or hand it over to her group. I getcha. It's true humans don't come here much, but it's kinda bonkers to expect Reimu to forfeit the place because of that. No kidding. I mean, sure, this shrine's god is so minor that they probably get ignored at divine social gatherings or whatever. Yeah, I wonder whose fault that is. I wonder why it is like that. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna let some other random god trash talk me. For all we know, they might even be a yokai in disguise or something. It's not out of the question, given how shady this whole thing sounds. But to call Reimu to a place like Yoga-Maiden, this might be a trap. There's only one way to find out. You up for this, Reimu? You bet I am. Why miss out on a chance to see this oh so fancy Moria shrine? I'll stomp that shrine maiden and her random god. Don't you lecture me with that, with your $30 god. It's a bit funny to interpret that as Sanai kinda just not really knowing... Wait, what? I read that wrong. That Sanai kinda just not really knowing a lot about spellcard battles due to her being new to Gensokyo. It is. And part of me kinda wishes they did that. But also I love that Sanai was just like fucking ready to throw hands in Maiden of Faith, despite arriving like, what, a couple days ago? Okay, I can give you MP save now. There you go. I wanna give Reimu... I think I had shotgunning on Reimu. I remember. The last time I played this, so I wanna get that next for her. Seems like it's gonna be a while though. Items... Items looks fine. I would like to give the frog to someone, but I'm not sure if I wanna lose the beer though, just in case I need the MP. Alright. I think we'll just keep going then. I would give it to Marisa too, shotgunning, but she tends to be far away. Like especially with Master Spark and such. Ooh, that's a pretty sight. It is actually. It really is, I now wish I brought lunch. I've got an appetite for some autumn flavors. It'd be great if we got some roasted sweet potatoes. Didn't you just eat those? If you're a magician, shouldn't you want to do some autumn reading instead? I'm a fan of being practical. When my belly's empty, no way I can do magic. What about you? If you got a bunch of leaves, would you use them as bookmarks or something? To put me at your level, I pressed them into letters. Sheesh, you were also worked up when we left. What happened to all that air of determination? Hey, wait up! What's up? I'm trying to catch that Kidama, but it keeps getting away from me. Hey, don't bully me, pet. I'm not bullying it, I just wanna freeze it a bit. That's generally considered bullying. I think that's considered like a murder, actually. Speaking of the Kidama, did you stop keeping it in a bottle? Yeah, I tried letting it out and it didn't run away. Sometimes it goes off on its own to play, but it'll always come back eventually. It's like me as a Kidama, it's great. What are you feeding it? I bet you've tried all sorts of things. I gave up trying, it just won't eat in front of me. Maybe it fits some bugs outside or something. What a poor pet owner you are. Makes me feel bad for it. Come here, little one. It tickles. You're quite playful. I'm not doing the hee-hee. Listen. It likes her, maybe it just doesn't like its owner? Remember who your keeper is, Shida. Don't get too friendly with other people. So, this is the best way to Yoga Maiden, right? Definitely. We should be arriving at the foothill soon. Now that I think about it, Nito lives on Yoga Maiden too. I've tried visiting her there, but she's never let me in. Well, of course, Yoga Maiden doesn't permit strangers to enter, even though their yokai are turned away. That's weird. They're all yokai. Why can't they be friends? The yokai there have created their own society with its own laws. The Maiden's rulers, the Tengu, are especially stringent about their territory. They have a strong sense of community, which means they can also be rather insular. So I've heard. It's what Yokai Maiden's known for. In addition, many types of yokai, like the Kappa, have lived there since ancient times. And if they got our god there as well, it's gotta be one real lively place. I imagine it's a pleasant place to live. I can feel an abundance of spiritual energy even from here. I was gonna point out that I saw you not reading that laugh. Listen. It's gotta come naturally. If I gotta force it, it's not gonna be good. I gotta be feeling hee-hee. Tengu, Kappa, and gods. That's some classical Japanese stuff right there. It does have a nice ring to it, but I think we'd best stay on our toes. Where's the fun in that? I say we make the most of our trip in unexplored territory. Let's get this adventure on the road. Yeah, it's just like acting up. So bad today. Jesus. We got some new music though. I actually don't remember if this place had new music. Probably did. What is this actually though? I think it might be a Trojan Green Asteroid or something. That's probably not the name, but I never remember the actual name of that song. Also, I love that they're giving me an extra space for an unit that I do not have. Unit is how you say it. Okay, let's go. Oh, it sounds so good. So this is Yoga Maiden. The closer we get, the prettier it looks. This place might just have the shrine beat for autumn colors. Hey, I like the shrine more. It has roasted sweet potatoes. You'll be fine anywhere as long as there's sweet potatoes, huh? You wanna try digging for some here? And don't forget where we came. Our business is with Sana and Kochiya, so... Something smells good. Are those sweet potatoes? Ooh, they are! My wish came true. Even though you're a fairy, you wanna eat a god? How ridiculous. What insolence. Introducing the best characters in the whole game. Though now that I take a closer look, there's a lot more than fairies here. I don't think there's an autumn festival going on. Just, who are you people? Who are you? You're the ones who popped out of nowhere. Don't pick a fight. Those are two of the gods who govern autumn, the Aki sisters. Gods? They smell like half-done sweet potatoes. Are they sweet potato gods? How rude. I am Minoriko Aki, god of bountiful harvests. And this is my older sister. Shizuka Aki, god of autumn leaves. I heard there were all sorts of gods residing on Yokomaran, but I didn't expect to run into some already. I'm guessing you were drawn here by sense of a bountiful harvest? You must really like autumn. I don't know about that, Minoriko. To come all the way to Yokomaran, clearly they must want to admire the leaves. After all, the best way to enjoy autumn is with your eyes, and nothing surpasses the beauty of autumn leaves. Nice try, Shizuka, but you won't catch the humans' hearts like that. After all, the best way to enjoy autumn is with your tongue. I read that as I saw you send Minoriko's sure is bountiful. And the taste of sweet potatoes can be beat. No, it's the leaves. No, it's the sweet potatoes. You know, I thought gods would be a little more dignified. Gods come in all kinds. How about we pretend we didn't see them? Hey, how about showing a little fear and respect, huh? This is a matter where gods reside. It's a dangerous place for outsiders like humans. We're aware of that, but we have some business with the Moria Shrine. We would very much appreciate it if you could tell us anything about them. As if I'd do any favors for people who don't show respect. I kinda petty for a god. I'm not sure this group gets to complain about divine conduct after the way we've treated them. What's the big deal? I've been waiting for something nice and simple. We are two of the Yaoyurotsu no Kami, the myriad gods. Turning away careless humans is simply our divine way of showing we care. I know we only just met, but we'll teach you a painful lesson. Defeat Shizuka after Minoriko activates her spell card. Okay. This game's sound test menu shows you what original songs the remixes are based on, if you're curious about that. Yeah, I know. Actually, I'm gonna check because it is actually killing me. I don't think I can right now though. I can't. I'm gonna do that in the intermission. Because I can never remember what the actual title is. I know what it is. I don't know what it's called. Are you grounded, actually? Oh, no wonder. Some of them are on the trees. That's cool. Can I go in the trees as well? So that gives me that. And if I do this... Huh. Okay, so they actually made that more useful. Because I remember it used to be like, the bonuses you get for flying fairly off class the ones you get from terrain. Not that it matters, I'm gonna get hit by a 35, of course, but... You know. Can I go... Can I kill you? They kill you. I can. They love soil. Oh, come on. Why are you gonna be so tanky, though? The thing is, I don't know if the support skills work. If both aren't at the same altitude. Let's put it that way. I guess we're about to find out. Great. I love sniping fairies. Okay, it does work. That's good. I kinda wanted to see what the animation would look like though. That's a lot of Damaku. Holy shit. That's bad. I should have probably given the frog to Alice actually. Just so she can use this right away. I'm gonna do that next time. Hey. I don't think any of the skills have like... Okay, yeah, most of them are just like batting water, not ground. That seems to be the norm. Really now. It's funny how little that comes up though. As far as I remember, there are not that many maps with water. Like throughout the whole game. I know we're about to see a bunch of them, but and that's just in case. Fairy on fairy violence. Oh, didn't even need the support. That's good. A shame that I now can't get it from Kana, but that's fine. Chocoten is a very wet game. Well, the thing is, Yokai Maiden is a very wet place. So by that metric, Unconnected Marketeers is also a very wet game. And I mean, Tsukasa is also in it, so... especially wet. Get sapped. There's a waterfall area, there's a lake area, Hina is there, wet character. Yeah, Hina is a wet character. I believe that. I accept that as the truth. I might have to focus up here, just in case, yes. Also like this, maybe. There we go. By the way, I noticed this like a very long time ago, and I just like always forget to mention it. But I love that the battle scenes are in a different aspect ratio. I don't understand exactly why it is like that, but Like it's all cool and widescreen, and then you go to the fight, and it's just like black bars. Like, what's the logistics behind that? Why couldn't they change that? Do you want to use that? How much is it? 40... is that the only option? Yes, it is. No, it should be fine. Defending. That's a bit overkill. 16 MP. Actually, never mind. Fuck you. Regret it. Regret is setting in. Oh, okay. You can reach. I found some lovely fall leaves on my way here. Was that your power at work? Yes, precisely. Do you appreciate the beauty of fallen leaves? Yeah, I love the distinct scent of leaf litter. To me, it's the smell of autumn. Yes, exactly. I think you and I could get along. They are literally so nice. But they're also both kind of dipshits. And I love that about them. And they get so many good lines in this game. I don't know if I would call them like the main comic relief, but they kinda are. Really? Can I get die back so I can have a healer, by the way? I know that it's like not really necessary, but I like having die around. This is probably a bad idea, so I'm not gonna do that. I will use this though. The Ike sisters in this game are odd characters in a very funny way. I love them. They are so good. They get some really funny lines. There we go. So just gotta get rid of these two, and then we gotta pile on Minoriko, I guess. Oh, you're full HP. Okay, never mind. You're getting this. It hurts. It hurts every time I get hit by a less than 50%. Like, I know that it's not even that bad odds, but I thought I was prepared for anything when we set up, but I never expected that time I could battle with a god. We did warn you, and you can still back off, you know? Don't get ahead of yourself. Just because you're a god doesn't mean you can get arrogant. You lose people's faith that way. She's so offended. Oh, sorry. Forced to habit. I tend to lecture people. That look. Shoot your non-transparent lasers. That still looks so bad to me. I gotta go and look at her attacks again in the original games, because I swear I think it didn't look like that. That is just very odd. It's not really helping much. There we go. Shizuka is very wet cat. Yeah. Shizuka is kind of a wet character as well. Honestly, both of the sisters kinda are. Alright. I have to use this, sadly. Another one, maybe. One could argue it's not really necessary, because she does have Prevail, which is... like, I will always forget how insanely good that skill is. But I wanna be safe. I don't know. $15. You haven't seen Minoriko attack yet, though. There we go. I complain about getting hit, but we are getting a lot of crits, so I guess I can't really say much. Do I have persist up? I don't have persist up. Okay. Let's do that then. Just in case. Oh, they have support. Huh. Interesting. Well, it should be fine, actually. I'm feeling a chill in the air. I wonder what that's about. It's because I'm around. You better watch out. Ugh, unnecessary. Temperature drops remind me of winter. Go away, shoo. Fucking shoos her away. She do be throwing potatoes though. Minoriko's busy with minoriko things, such as that. Nice, nice. Didn't even use my persist up. That's good. Fuck. Actually, I'm gonna get some water real quick. Give me a second. Okay. I mean, both of the K sisters have very good themes in this. Yeah. They have good themes in general, I think. Kinda underrated too, I would say. So we had to like activate the spell card, right? So how about we do this then? You really do smell delicious. Could you please stop saying that? I'm not here for people to eat. I'm just giving you a compliment, sheesh. Though it would be nicer if I could eat whatever that is instead of just smelling it. Freshly harvested sweet potatoes make up my perfume. Do you think I'm gonna let a shrine maiden eat me? What does she mean by that? That actually is from Maiden of Faith. What does she mean by that? She tried to kidney with the taters. Alright, this is gonna kill? Probably not, but... I could do something with Chirno, actually. First. Yeah. Let me use that, though. Though this game has the whole thing about minoriko's smell. It is pretty good. Demo is a very hungry girl. It is known. Do you have Prevail? Is that a skill? Level 6? Oh, fuck. Okay. I should be able to kill with this though. Thank you kindly for your blessings at our recent Harvest Festival. This isn't exactly the best time to thank me. I just wanted to get it in while I could, since it's not like I'd meet you otherwise. Was that rude of me? I can't tell if you're making fun of me or if you're just an airhead. And there's more than air in that head, I can tell you. I love that it's like one of the few attacks that immediately reduces HP instead of like being gradual. I think that just like adds to the impact. I'm not done yet. Minoriko, are you alright? Of course, I'm staying right where I am until I've impressed the full power of Adam upon them. Prepare to face the untamed might of the harvest. Oh, this one. Power -7 damaged. Oh, that's ass. What? Okay, we gotta get rid of you. Actually, I can get rid of you now. So, like, let's do that, maybe. I hope I got that right. It only said after activating the spell card, so... Not that I had to clear it. This might be a bit overkill though. Yeah. Bye. Eek. Shizuke? Sorry, Minoriko. I couldn't teach these girls the true splendor of autumn. No, this can't be happening. Shizuke. This just reminds me of the sister scream from JoJo. Talk about over dramatic. You might not dial it down before you annoy your neighbors. Actually, I found that to be a quite energized performance evocative of autumn harvests. You're not helping here. You just won't stop mocking us. Now I'm really mad. I'll make up Shizuka's share and show you all of you my autumnal might. Yell. What does yell do? 5 colored shells. So it sets unit and weapon water terrain ranks to A. Nice. I'm pretty sure that just like maxes out her power. Maybe. So I hope I'm fine. Yeah, that's fine. Can you use Ice Beam actually? No, okay. It's gonna reduce my power, but that's alright. If it hits. Oh, I remember this one. I can't believe Chirino's fucking dead. What the fuck is that spell card? Also, I'm noticing that Chirino is saying that there's no fun in freezing fruits. That's very funny. That is such a good thing for her to say. I can't use support from here. Yeah. Now that I think about it, I've seen your face before at the Harvest Festivals. Oh, you're that magician who put in that puppet play. Like a performance? A puppet play performance, perhaps? I'll try to be inconspicuous about it, but I suppose you remembered me anyway. How could I not? I never forget how you stole all of the children's attention away from me. She's so petty. Minoriko's fruit-coated? I mean, she does have the grapes. That is true. She do be fruity. That was unique, I suppose. Okay, I might as well use this now. Actually, I'm gonna try to get by without using the bomb. There's literally no reason to do it, but I might have to use it though. I thought I was gonna do more. World's foodiest vegetable girl. She's got the best of both. No counter. You are so biblically fucked right now. It's insane. I'm gonna use this in anyways because I want my 100%. Size. Do I have a size bonus? What? No. Why does it say that then? Am I stupid? Size. Oh, that ignores size. Master Spark. Right. I actually didn't notice that until now. Hey, so I get that you're a god of Autumn, but what do you do? I'm a harvest god, so whenever harvest time comes, I make sure you get a big, delicious yield. Oh man, really? Great, I'm gonna start worshipping you right now. So if you could do your thing with the squash in my home garden. You're way too late for that. If you wanted my blessing, you should have prayed while you were tilling soil. Alright. Bold words for someone in Master Spark range or whatever I say every time. Oh, it was a crit. Oh, it wouldn't have killed if it wasn't a crit, I think. Girls love Master Sparking. Girls love to shoot their gay beams. Oof, I'm beaten. That wasn't too bad. It was a decent warm-up. Now I demand you tell us everything you know about Sanaiko Chia. I'll just take a few of these veggies while I'm here. Harvest gods wouldn't miss them, right? Come on, don't talk like that. We'll never hear the end of it at the Harvest Festival. To raise your hand against a god and make such rude demands, you better not complain about any divine retribution. Hey, you started it. You reap what you sow. Okay, that was one low-hanging fruit. Fine, whatever. Keep going and get yourselves hurt. See if I care. Ah, she ran. Wow, she's quick at getting away. After how condescending she was acting, I was expecting a little more. That was underwhelming. Like I said earlier, there are all kinds of gods. It's a shame that we couldn't reason with the Maiden gods after running into some. I suppose we'll just have to keep pushing our way up at the Maiden. Hey, we were invited, so why not just march right in? That was always the plan. On that note... Wait, I can feel a presence. No, multiple. Oh boy. Wow. A ton of Tengu. Daemon Hakuri and Marisa Kirisame, just as we were told. Girls firing gay beams is the whole idea behind Touhou. Yep, that's the premise. That's the main premise, it is known. I warned you not to pry into Maiden affairs, you know. Ah, you're the Tengu we met before. Didn't it take you long to come greet us? Azikapa here too. Is Nidori with them? Marisa. There's no way such a large crowd could assemble on such short notice. I knew it was a trap. What an underhanded move. It appears you've come as I asked. So now, have a look. This is the power we've attained. That's your group's power? Yukamaran and the Moria Shrine have formed a bond based on faith. We are now in a cooperative alliance. An alliance. You're using the Tengu to pressure us? So much for non-violent solutions. No, I invited you all here to illustrate the difference in power between ourselves and the Hakuri Shrine. Do you see your assembled forces? I trust this shows the vastness of the faith and power we've gained from the Maiden. You're comparing your faith with ours? Why should we care about that? If you think that's enough to make us back down, think again. Freeze. Nitiri, what are you doing? Get out of my way. Sorry, I can't do that. Can't let you guys past. If you insist on coming through anyway, the yokai of the Maiden will face you. Nitiri. Too bad for you, Marisaki-sama. Our bones aren't so brittle that one person could break them. Though you're welcome to try. Looks like it's true that they've joined forces with Yokai Maiden. If we act rashly, we could make enemies of the Tengu as well. I trust I made my point. Now that Lady Yasuka has become this Maiden's god, the Moria Shrine is regaining its might. And the truth of the matter is that we possess far more faith than the Hakure Shrine. Lady Yasuka? Is that the name of your god? Yes, if Lady Yasuka became the Hakure Shrine's deity, we would be able to restore its faith. Okay, yeah, my shrine doesn't have many worshippers. But do you really expect me to roll over for you guys just because of that? Reimu, don't. We're in no position to hold a reasonable conversation here. We'll say once more. Reimu, hand over the Hakure Shrine for the good of Gensokyo's faith. Doing so will ultimately serve to bring Gensokyo salvation. Reimu, we should go. We're not going to accomplish anything here. Yeah, okay. Back to the shrine for now. Boy. It's kinda funny to me how serious Sanae is here. Well, would you look at that? A peaceful retreat. I'd like to thank all of you for your assistance today. Don't mention it, it's my job. So, did you achieve your goal, Lady Kochia? Yes. Now that Reimu knows the power of our faith, she's sure to fall in line with the Moria Shrine. It seems like a roundabout way of getting there. Didn't you want to pay the Hakure Shrine Maiden back? I still do, but Lady Yasuka's wishes take precedence over my own feelings on the matter. With such a striking difference in might between our two shrines, we can win Reimu over without resorting to Dameku battles. If that's your stance, then I'll respect it, but you probably shouldn't count your chickens before they hatch. Those girls can be pretty dense. Meaning what exactly? I believe she's suggesting that they'll come back in larger numbers than before. Yep, as you already observed, Lady Kochia, that shrine is a gathering place for humans and yokai. You have a point. It was pretty rowdy there the last time I visited. Keep an eye on Reimu and her group if you could, please. They might try something. Understood. I'm not going to be picky about my forces. I trust that won't be an issue. Of course. I'll be waiting with Lady Yasuka for your full report. I'll be on my way now. Boy, that living god's a busy little bee. She certainly is. She always seems to be busy with something. That part I don't mind. I just wish she wouldn't add to our workload. Give offerings every week. No yokai on the shrine grounds unless they have business there. It's always some kooky demand. According to the Moria Shrine, those are simply ways of showing faith. I don't get the reasoning, but the Greater Tengu gave the order, and I always do my job. Someone's a good little pupper. Excuse me, I'm a wolf. Anyways, let's not sweat the details. They can have their free reign. They're happy enough with that, and we get benefits from them, so no harm done. Right, I guess that's the point of the cooperative alliance. So, how do we split up monitoring duties? We got my group and the Crowd Tengu. I don't think those two groups will play nice together. How about we split into two forces? Seems reasonable. I'll go gather up any Tengu interested in going. What a chore. This would all be wrapped up nice and neat if the humans would just give up and let this go. You know you don't want to do that, I am. You know you want some shit to happen. There's no way we're letting this go, right? No way, no how. If they get the shrine, I get fewer places to play. Both of you, calm down. The situation isn't that simple. We made enemies out of Yokai and a major force in Gensokyo. Maybe we're not just gonna walk away because they told us to scram, are we? Come on, Reimu, back me up here. Reimu. You know, the shrine might be better off if I did hand it over. Reimu, how can you say that? I just mean, if the god on the mountain can build more faith than I have, it might be a legit option. They can drive off the yokai themselves, and it would make the place more shrine-like. That's nonsense. A shrine's worth isn't decided by how much faith it gets from others. And to mention, crushing another shrine doesn't sound like the behavior of a respectable god. Reimu I know would take their words with a grain of salt. Okay, I did think it was a little off. But they've clearly got more faith going for them than I do. What am I supposed to do here? Kill. Kill, now. Hey, come on now. Don't just assume defeat and give up, or the god here is gonna fade into obscurity. Yes, that wouldn't do at all. Yukari. It's the old woman. It's been a while, Reimu. I trust you've been good in good health. Hey, what's with the lady popping up out of nowhere? Allow me to introduce myself. I am Yukari Yakumo, a yokai who lurks in the boundaries of Gensokyo. Yukari Yakumo? Who's this weirdo? Someone Reimu knows? Don't be so flippant. Flippant? She's one of the yokai sages who created Gensokyo. I hear that normally she watches over Gensokyo from the shadows, never revealing herself to others. In that case, I trust you're aware of what's going on with the Maiden. Yes, it seems that Shrines Maiden group has gained a vast amount of power from Faith. So, how will you contend with that, Reimu? Don't jump straight into content, for one thing. This is a question of how my business should be run. I'll think it over, then make a decision. Come on now, there's no need to retreat into your shell. Just approach this as you normally do. This kind of reminds me of what happens in the Satori manga though, where she literally just does just that. She just fucking hides. I think that's the other Reimu way to solve things. What's that supposed to mean? You of all people should know that you are the Hakuri Shrine Maiden. Think, how do we resolve our differences here in Gensokyo? You're talking about the spellcard rules. Exactly. How do you girls handle the mighty opponents you faced last summer? Last summer? Ah, you mean when we chastised that vampire. But we had a lot more backup then. Yomu, Rumia. Ooh, I get you now. We have the option of bringing in backup too. There you have it. I can see you have an understanding of the incident resolution as well. So basically, we just resolve this dispute the usual way, through Damako battles. I can agree to that, but... Yukari Yakumo, you watch over all of Gensokyo. Why are you encouraging this approach? If we fail, this will be disastrous. Then don't fail. Just do it, Forkhead. I support the idea of humans and yokai facing adversity as a unified front. Such unity will be necessary to face the many incidents that will befall Gensokyo. You sound like you're foreseeing more to come after this. Please, I'm just another yokai myself, one who happens to expect great things from all of you. And with that, I'll be taking my leave. She's gone. She just popped in, gave a know-it-all speech, then popped back out, huh? Yeah, that's what she does. That's normal for her. There's no point in trying to have a reasonable conversation with her. At least now we have a direction to go in, recruiting allies. Momentum's important when it comes to this sort of thing, so let's figure out how long we'll spend on this, then go get it done. Good idea. Let's meet up at the shrine first thing in the morning the day after tomorrow. Having seen Yokai Maiden's forces, I'd say we should try to have more people than last summer. We have a decent number of people right now, so I think we might do well to split up, then reconvene. I got an idea. You want to bring people to help, right? Well, aren't you pumped? Alright then, get to it. Leave it to me, I'll be back soon. Any friends of hers are probably gonna be useless though. Oh well, come on Alice, time to go find some friends. Wait, why am I in your group? Because we have a common acquaintance I'm about to go visit. And I'm not gonna get anywhere with her on my own, so come join me. I see. In that case, I'll go along. Are we gonna get the other purple lady? Alright then, we're cutting on you two. Yep, we'll be back soon. Well, that's that. We should start moving too, Reimu. Can we just go with whoever's around the shrine? We're in this mess because that wasn't enough, remember? Everyone's acting on your behalf here. Try treating this like with a little seriousness. It's not like I asked them to. I'm sorry, what was that? Nothing. Anyway, do you have any ideas on who to ask, Kane? Yes, actually. There's someone I've been wanting to bring along for a while now. Let's start by paying her a visit. Be ready to set out tomorrow morning. See you then. Sheesh, why is everybody so restless? Can a girl have some time to sit back and do some thinking? Guess I'll go with Kane tomorrow. Can a girl get some time out? So true. Oh, we're doing this now. I see. So we're gonna get the chuli, I guess. I'm pretty sure, anyways. I wanted to do. I don't know if giving her one more power is like actually useful at all right now. I'm gonna give you the frog though. I haven't been using the cartridge, so I'm not. I think I'm gonna take that off. And you get that. So you can use Artful Sacrifice right away. I think that's a good idea. How many? 20 hours already. Jesus. But it's getting chillier lately. I have to think of a way to stay warm before winter comes. How about curling up in bed? No, I wouldn't dare to lay out bedding at the front gate. Wait, who's there? Hehe, it's us. Hello, Mailing, it's been a while. See, I felt a hee right there. I could do it then. Not before. Hansel is a frog. It will protect her. Ellie, and Kurumi too. It's been a few months, hasn't it? Have you been doing well? Of course. What about you? How are things at your new home? Pure bliss. Anywhere is the happiest place on earth if it's with Yuka. I've been studying cooking. I can crack an egg in half now. Oh, that's impressive. You'll have to show me sometime. Anyway, what the sudden visit? We're on break, so we came to play. Yuka's gone on an outing and said we can do what we want while she's out. Do you think we could stay overnight? I'd like to eat one of Sakuya's meals. I think it'd be fun, but it's not my decision to make. Have you asked the mistress yet? If she's not up yet, you can always ask Lady Patchouli too. Ugh, Patchouli's going to be a hassle. That's a good face. It's a really good face. Congrats on the laugh, I'm proud of you. I got it off. I got it out. You just need a little time. Now think about it, has anything changed at the mansion? Recently the mansion's been fairly quiet, though there was the one time with Sakuya. Ellie, I thought we were coming to see Remilia. I can wait, it's been way too long since I last talked with Mailing. Just sit there and wait. Now, where were we? Well, Sakuya put a bamboo flower in a cake and served it during tea time. Go on, go on. This is going to take a while. Oh, come on, I wanna listen to. Sakuya, more tea. Right. Sakuya, I need more sugar. Right. Sakuya, more tea cakes. What's the hold up? Get a move on, chop chop. Komachi, what exactly is your problem? Nothing, just doing my best impression of your mistress. I was pretty convincing, right? Certainly not. For one thing, the mistress wouldn't demand milk, not just sugar. Only because you put in all that crazy stuff that's got no place in proper Western tea. Poor girl, that stuff's gonna rot her tongue. At any rate, you've been lounging about all day now. Shouldn't you be working? I'm just working at my own pace. Or are you saying that I'm being a bother? I wouldn't go that far. You aren't interfering with my own work. Hey, that woman came over for tea again. Yeah, I started seeing her after summer ended. I heard she's a friend of the head maid, but isn't she a Shinigami? I wonder how they met. You there, is something wrong? No, it's just that it's almost time for the evening meal, so we were wondering what prep work needed to be done. Ah, you're right. Would you like something to eat too, Kamachi? Sure, who am I to say no to that? Alright, I hope you don't mind something simple. Relax, I'm not gonna demand you give me the same dishes as the ladies of the house get. Reminds me, I haven't seen the magician around today. Did she go out somewhere? Far from it. Lady Patchouli is currently seen to some guests. A pair that have become a regular sight around here. I love that she had to, like, specify hardly. As if Patchouli is gonna fucking move her ass out of the house. So yeah, since we're planning on charging Yokomaran, we came here hoping for a little help from the Scarlet Devil Mansion. We understand this is very sudden, but we have nowhere else to turn. I suppose I should have expected something like this when you came in through the front door of all things. In any case, I understand what's going on. I've sent a message through Koakuma, so discuss this with Amy. Gotcha. Be a huge help if you could borrow your head maid. It'll be cool to see you in a real fight for once too. Not interested, I see no reason to go. Had a feeling you'd say that, but do you think it's a fine chance to test the fruits of your research? And more to the point, we'd feel a lot better having your power on our side. I was getting some water. Kamachi and Sakuya being friends in this is funny when you consider the kinds of interactions they have in Toko 9. I don't actually remember those. So I'm curious why you say that. Alice is right. Besides, if you don't get out more, you're gonna start growing mushrooms out of your body. Marisa, you're not helping. If you're finished here, please see yourselves out. Any talks you have with Amy can be held in another room. Oh, look what you've done. Your smart mouth soured her mood. Oh, come on, I only said that for her own good. I see you lot as rowdy as ever. I could hear you from the hallways. I'm back, Lady Patchouli. Oh my. How unusual. It's not every day you come here unbidden. I believe I told Koakuma to relay any messages you had. It was just a book I wanted to read anyway. Now then, am I to understand you two want my assistance? Nailed it. Ever heard of Yokomaran? I heard rumors about it. Supposed to be home to a fair amount of fairly strong yokai, right? Not quite, it's more like an excessive amount of excessively strong yokai. Huh, you don't say. So what about it? There's this shrine up there picking a fight, so we're going with Demo to give it a scolding. But the Maiden yokai aren't gonna let us pass quietly, and we don't like our chances on our own, so we could use some extra muscle. And that's why they want our help. So you're basically asking if I'll trounce some meddling yokai for Reimu's sake. Well, we've heard the story. Patchy? Well, you do. I'll pass, I have no incentive to involve myself here. Oh, you're passing it up? I thought it would be a nice occasion for an outing, and it's healthy to get out sometimes. Mind your own business, I do much better in the shade. So how about you, Romelia? I bet you like a good fight. Actually, I'll also pass. Really? How surprising. I'd have thought you'd be all for this. Why should I take the foe in a fight against foes I have nothing to do with? More to the point, shrine affairs aren't remotely entertaining to me. But, come on. I'd consider if this outing was grander and more amusing, but unfortunately for you, it isn't. There's no point in trying to force the issue. It's a pity, but let's look elsewhere. I'm sorry we couldn't help. Well, since you came all this way, the least I can do is see you out personally. Fine, I guess we'll go peacefully. She says that and then the fucking map actually starts. That's great. Also, is that title referencing the thing Sakuya says? No, that's not that's Kane. I was getting my extras mixed up. I think Kane says, "I won't let you lay a finger on her." Alright. Man, I thought they'd grumble, but come along anyway. I can sympathize with not wanting to stick their nose into a troublesome situation. I don't mind trouble, but if you're going to bring me some, it should be more entertaining. I still drop by the shrine to visit, so tell them I said hi. What's wrong? I sense an odd presence. There. That's one of the yokai crowds the Tengu use. So they're keeping tabs on us. Looks like a weakling. Yeah, this certainly isn't worth our time. Hurry and clean up this mess. I was gonna do that anyway. This is not all there is to it, right? Considering that we don't have a bonus yet. I was remembering about the part in Tokunan where Sakuya threatens to make Komachi's day more difficult if she leaves, to word it in a way that isn't very heavy. I think I know what you mean. I think I know what you mean. Yeah. I don't think I want to say either, just in case. Yeah, she's gonna add one more body to worry about. I think that's the implication. Can I get some more units, though? Like, I know I'm waiting on a cutscene, but I would like something. How much ammo does this have, by the way? 12. 12... Yeah, I can use this. I'm just like not gonna move. And just let them come to me. This was probably a bad idea, by the way. This is what we call a bad move. But listen. It's gonna be okay. Maybe. Okay. I'm just gonna use that just in case. Okay, I thought I was gonna do more. Maybe not a good idea. I should probably be using my dolls now that I think about it. Why am I not doing that? I always forget that Alice has those. And that they're actually pretty useful. So let me do it right now, actually. Was Shanghai the defensive one? No, Shanghai is the attack one. Hore has defense, then. Yeah, okay. Laser. But I think they also they have no they have support attacks, so I can. Well, I can probably kill, really, but. Also, I realized that I wasted all my MP doing that. I forgot they cost MP. I'm just like really fucking up this chapter. What's going on? Do they have spirits, actually? They don't, okay. Flower bed. Isn't the statue something? No, okay. Seventy-one. I think that's good for it. Are you kidding me? Actually, you can do this now, maybe. Go Hore. You missed. You fucking missed. Girl is fumbling against some birds. Listen. It's not looking good. Can you not attack, actually? It's range 3. Oh! You're not gonna get hit by that, right? Like it's not gonna happen. I know it's not gonna happen. I feel like shit right now. I want you to know that. There you go. Finally, something. Girl is not fumbling some birds. I assure you, it's fine. I know it looks a little. No, it looks a little off. It's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna get another coating here. That's gonna be good. Actually, I'm just gonna use this on you and like hope. I guess. Does that cost more? Actually, it does. Why would it do that? I've completely drained Alice of MP also, so I can have like, I know I can use a bunch of these. Not Shanghai though, but that's fine. Listen, I thought it was a timed thing, you know? I thought it was like, oh, we're gonna do a couple turns like this and it's gonna show up, something else is gonna show up. I didn't know that I had to like kill him. Well, that was easy. Yeah, it was really easy. If the best this Maiden yokai can do for surveillance is small birds, I'm not impressed. You can stop rubbing it in right now. I got it. Actually, something's bothering me about all this. Seems odd for them to dispatch lower ranking familiars without... I don't appreciate the way you humans treat your familiars. Our mission is purely observation, but you won't find us as soft as the crowd, Tengu. Ah, Tengu. I knew the familiars had to have a commander hiding somewhere. There's quite a lot of them as well. A thorough gatekeeper was at the front gate. Get back here. There you are, mailing and... oh my. Sorry, mistress, they just bumped the gate without any warning. Nice to see you again, Emilia. Ah, Alice and Maris are here too. How you been? Ellie, good to me. Hello to you too. There's been quite a few guests today. I trust Yuka's doing well. A very good truck. But this isn't time for that. You Tengu. You're quite brave to trespass on my property. Ramila Scarlet, the lady of the Scarlet Devil Mansion. This matter does not concern you. Doesn't concern me. You dogs are sticking up my garden. If you're trying to provoke me, you must be unaware of the Maiden yokai. Quiet, dog. The people are talking. Wow. Emilia racist moments. Yokai of your level aren't worth my personal intervention. Oh, Sakuya, are you there? At your service. What's all the commotion? Oh, hey, Tengu. That's a pretty unusual sight around here. Iconic character Tengu B. Listen, the generics in this game are genuinely so good. I love them. I have a guest as well. Perfect, you can lend a hand too. Remove these mannerless intruders from the premises. Understood. I'll clean up this mess and have dinner really shortly. Why am I being dragged into this? Well, normally I'd complain, but I'm sure something brought us together. Wow, there's a whole bunch of people now. And they're all helping out? Would seem so. How reassuring. Defeat all the crows. Okay. Do any of you have trust? Thank you. To someone else, because I don't want to waste all her SP. I think Kurumi did, actually. There you go. Yes, press the wrong button. The birds are back. It's not gonna be the same this time. Komachi is... yeah, Komachi is L actually, which is funny to me. Also, she has this dumb ability, which I thought was broken the first time I played. And it kinda is, but it's not as good as you'd think later in the game. Especially because it still, I think it still applies range penalties. So if you try to attack someone far away, you're just not gonna hit, and it's gonna do very little damage. If it does. Komachi really is very ill. You joke about that, but I think I'm pretty sure some of those what's the word for it? One of the reasons some characters are ill is entirely because of that. I assure you. Okay, can you girls do something down here? You absolutely can. kick. Actually, what is Kurumi going? Okay, she can go here. That should be fine for now. My dolls. Don't worry about that. No counter. Well, you see, I'm just not gonna get hit. It's that easy. See? I guess that explains Yuka. I can't wait to see what size they give for Tenshi. I'm pretty sure she's just like normal. She's normal sized. Oh, should I not skip that? That's a new attack. Well, we'll get to see it again. Punch. They're pretty tanky, actually. Now that I look at it. The double gatekeeper alliance. I probably should have saved that for... Okay, I'm gonna save one for Kurumi just in case. Just in case they go for her. I can already use Colorful Rain. Splendid. I'm gonna get guard up just in case. Should I get guard or should I get... No, yeah, I'm gonna get guard. That's cheaper. But Colorful Rain has less damage in the air? Isn't that the one attack where she literally jumps up? What do you mean? She'll be fine, don't worry. You're a Tengu, right? You're not like the last one I fought. You fought a Tengu? Yeah, some crowd Tengu that like to go ay a lot. She made fun of me. You must be talking about Shameimaru. She's bad news, even by crowd Tengu standards. Everybody's so mean to her. Ah. Alright, I forgot that Ellie does like jack shit damage. So Ellie, good to me. Why are you two here? Did Yuka give you the boot or something? Wow, rude. We're just here to visit. We definitely didn't sign up for this. Yeah, could you tell us what you're fighting? What we are fighting later? I'd like to know too. By the way, I haven't seen you before. Are you a new maid? She'd make a terrible maid. One slacker is more than enough. Sakuya, may I ask who you're referring to? Wow, I'm low-key insulted. I'm Kamachiyo Natsuka, a friend of Sakuya. Really? You got a friend, huh? Yeah, what about it? Oh, nothing. I look forward to working with you all. Ellie success. She has such good dialogue, but she does kinda suck very, very badly. So does Kudumi, for that matter. So I think I'm gonna work on like getting everyone's ass down there. Do you have Excel? You don't have Excel. Do you have Excel? No. Okay. And like I'm just gonna worry about this as we go. The thing is, now that I think about it, it's actually a bad idea to kill enemies with the dolls. Because they're not getting any... I mean, they're getting points, right? But it's not like they can do anything with that. I think it's just better to give it to an actual unit, you know? Alright, what the fuck do I do here, though? Do you have enough for guts? You don't. Oh. Okay, that could be bad. Actually, do give me a second here, though. I need to PP real quick. I'll be right back. There we go. Hopefully, not being full of piss will help me make better decisions. See, I shifted the blame onto that. I literally cannot move, by the way. The thing is, I don't want to move. I can move you here, actually. I could do that. Went to the bathroom for a moment and came back to eating popcorn. Are the birds still being mean to you? No, now it's my turn to be mean. This place fucking sucks though. What are those? What are those effects? Minus 81%? Defense? What do you mean? Did I get at least something from here? Flower bed. Ooh. Mine's 5% is 5%. Listen. Oof. By the way, I love that Kurumi has arguably one of the most broken abilities in the game. But the thing is... Focus. Right. Is that gonna help that much though? I was saying though, the thing is Kurumi fucking sucks too. So like it doesn't really matter. So you're so weak, though. I'm starting to believe. I'm remembering my. I'm remembering how to play this game. Hold on. I don't think you're gonna kill with that. I think you can kill though. Maybe. Is that a better spot? No. I think the focus nullifies the debuffs of the Tamaku, unless I'm remembering about that wrong. That's what I thought too, but sometimes it just doesn't feel that way to me. But I think you're right, though. I'm just not... not gonna do anything because none of my attacks are gonna kill. So, hope that it works. I'm gonna use another... I don't have another trust, actually. So, never mind that. Bye, Shanghai. Oh. Akomashi has one of my favorite themes in this game, by the way. I can actually say that now. I'm gonna have a bit of a bad time, huh? Melee combo. Okay, I think I'm gonna let Lady Ellie take this. I'm thinking of the wrong underrated character. Do you have nothing else? No, actually it'll be good. Okay. That's not her basic attack. Don't crit me, by the way. Although you can't be saying crap. Okay, that was pretty good though. Okay, you know what? Go for it. Oof. Alright. Why does she say alright? Why is she silly? Let me leave, man. Come on. Get fucking parried. Oof. No, it's okay. She's gonna parry this again. Trust. And Maylin's gonna be alright. Don't worry about it. Fuck. Okay, Maylin's alright though. Do you think Yuka gave her that scythe? Do you think that's why it's so precious to her? Anyways, let's get rid of these fucking birds right now. I'm so done. Can you go up there actually? You can, okay, good. Don't miss. Just like, don't miss. Please. Do I have a... I don't have sense, so... I mean, clearly I don't have any sense. But... Okay. Okay, good. I kinda wanna try using Kamachi's ability just for the sake of it, but... just because it would be funny. But also I know that it's gonna do like nothing. Yeah, it's a little bit insane. When you look at it like this, it looks stupid. But then you see the hit percentages. I'm gonna go for one of you actually. And let's see if that does anything. How much is scary raid attack? She just fucking... Nice. Good. No, I'm not... It was 88 though. Like, come on though. Why are you like this? Why are you like this? What have I done to you? Is there really one? Okay. I mean, I should be able to kill it with just this. And that doesn't reach, obviously. Okay. I'm gonna use guard. I'm gonna use guts. I'm gonna move here. You're gonna like take all of this. Yeah. Last time I was attracted by a conversation, but this time you're not getting away. So the devil's servant thinks she can challenge us. Your pride will be your downfall. Her gay punch. I just do not care about that. Okay, now you. Right. Please kill. Please kill. It's 84%, come on. There you go. Oh, now you get a new theme, also. Right. She gets Flowery Night when she's playable. It's actually pretty good. Can I, like, kill these guys forever, please? There you go. I think, hold on, does she have world? Alright, we did get to use it. Use her earlier, right? One of the chapters, am I remembering that right? The Flanger chapter. Interesting to me that is that she doesn't begin with Eternal Meek. That is just not something she has right now. Also, I don't know why I focused when I could have just like backed away a little bit. You know what would be funny? Well, it would be funny if I could reach, but... Why is it like one? Why though? I could have attacked. What am I doing? No, actually, you're gonna take that. Because I wanna explode. You can't kill that guy though. I don't know if Komachi has Prevail. I think she does. Oh wow, it's just going all for her. Okay. You know, let's try this again. Sure. Just fucking slide. There you go. It should be making the the stone sliding noise, you know, the one. That would be better. I guess she's a big target. I guess she is. In more than one way. Okay, now I need to do this because this is scary. But I do want her to gain some power so I can use the combo. I don't know about that, Chief. Though. That's fine. I think my Link has one more support though, so I was just gonna go for her. Okay. I don't know though. I think that doesn't take Prevail into consideration though. Like that shouldn't kill. As far as I know. I'm not gonna risk it, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Okay, maybe it would have killed, I think. Okay, so it does take it into account. Okay. I need to do this. 75% though. Fuck. Please, please, please hit. Can I focus up maybe? 85. That's actually less, okay. Please, please. There she goes. Oh, she survives. I thought that killed her. What? It is called self-destruct. What? Okay, sure. I mean, yeah. Usually don't like to defeat enemies with Alice's dolls. They don't keep the experience that they gain from doing that. No. But it's funny. Alright, you need to die. Does any of you have support attack, though? Kudumi does. Okay. You have Prevail. Maybe a problem. I'm going all in, baby. Fuck it. I'm not going all in. I'm gonna save. gonna say it because I am a bitch. Rare footage of Ellie not sucking. Maybe I can kill you though? I have no, but that's I'm gonna die. I'm in danger. Okay. She does have prevail. Okay. Can we try this again? Can we try this? I can trust actually now. Does Kurumi have that? So I can use... Yes, she does, okay. And that. Listen, I don't want it to miss again. I just want to do this once. I was not expecting to fight Tengu today. Things are pretty crazy on this side. What do you mean this side? If you stand against us, I'll show you no mercy. Hey, you got a real stick up your bum, huh? Oh well, I've been getting out of shape lately. It should be a good workout. They say crab, but they can't say ass. I see how it is. Boat. Yeah, it does like no damage. Also, she did defend, but... Yeah, that's why I don't like using it. I just wanted to show it once. Looking at you funny for that quick save. How much is scary wet attack? It would have been scarier if I was closer. But it's fine. You should be able to do this now. I don't know if it's gonna kill though. But sure. Definitely not gonna kill. Shield defense. Fuck that. I love that they get like a free defend. For like no reason at all. Do you still have... Okay. I don't have bullseye though. Or trust from Kamachi rather. Okay. It's fine. There you go. Magic Star Sword. What is that? I don't remember that attack. Okay, I do remember. Yeah. Never mind. Okay, what the fuck do I do about this though? I think I'm gonna have to have I'm gonna need Ellie to maybe use support. Don't ask Kamachi where that water comes from. It comes from the dead. They're doing defending, huh? Okay. Ellie? It should be able to take one more, but I don't know if she casts one more. Can you not kill her with another character from that menu? I don't have any SP. Because I'm dumb. Okay, Ellie has one more defense, okay. So I'm gonna do this. She's at 200. Of course you're gonna target Ellie now. Why wouldn't you? Oh, this kinda fucks me though. I think even if I dodge, because she's focused, so... Even if I do that, it's not gonna work. Like, it's just gonna kill me. I can try though. Sure. Okay. Bye, Ellie. It was nice having you for a bit. I remember about it taking me some time to figure out that you can do that. Y'all better avenge me. Y'all? What do you mean, y'all? Yeah, actually, I don't think you could do that in the original games. I think that's a new thing. Of letting you use spirits after on the enemy turn. Warning shot. Warn these nuts. G. Bold words for so many Master Spark range. Yes! Let's do it! I should use gain. I don't care. It's about sending a message. Death. The generic Wolf Tengu is kinda cute. The generic Wolf Tengu is kinda dead. Which I think might not have been a good move actually, because now I have to deal with you somehow. I think Komachi should have enough for... Yes, she does. She does. So I can do that. Alice can probably kill this one. Unless he gets that Paka's shield defense. Which I hope doesn't happen. So in chapter end, if you defeat the Tengu, I think you need to defeat all the birds beforehand. Yes, that's what I'm trying to do. I hope Kurumi doesn't miss again. Is she landed, actually? Oh no, because this is not a good tile. Hold on. You go here. That's worse, actually. Never mind. Please don't miss. Okay, good. There's the bonus, and you can probably get this, I hope. Maybe. I'm gonna focus up, just in case. Sending yokai crows to scout us? That seems pointlessly roundabout to me. I thought crows would be more than enough for you. I guess I was a bit off the mark there. Frankly, I'm insulted. In that case, I'll fight you personally. I don't think using your dolls could be considered personally. I think you're getting a little assistance. That fucking sucks, by the way. Okay, it's gonna be one more turn then. Should be fine though. She's actually out of MP. That's amazing. Who do I give it to? Sadly, I don't have cheer. That would have been nice to have. You know what? You don't have anything else? Killer doll. I was hoping to use world, but you know what would be funny though? I don't have. I'm missing one for sense. That is sad. I just do this. I just do it again. Decisions. Now let Komachi do it. Why not? I mean, I want to see if she hits actually. If she can hit, it's all hers. Her weight attack. Okay. She's just gonna try to evade, man. Well, I'm just gonna do this then. A human servant? Go back inside and do some house cleaning or something. Ah, but I am cleaning. I'm removing intruders with my knife. Really now. You know what? Fuck you. No, I've had enough. You know what? There's just a handful of you. You really think you can take us in a fight? Don't get cocky, we're more than enough for the likes. I don't fucking care. No. I don't care anymore. I don't care if you have like 44 HP. I'm fucking sick of you. Girl loves Master Spray. It was necessary. She needs to die. She didn't even give that much XP. That settles this battle. Wasn't what I expected? Are all Tango as weak as you? Can't believe this is happening. Not so great when you're the one outnumbered, is it? So it's true. Humans do become more troublesome when they join forces. But don't get ahead of yourselves. This is far from representative of Yuka Maiden's might. I'm glad to hear it. So, when will you show me your true power? Retreating. Like a bitch-ass dog. Wow, that's the mistress for you. She faced the Tango without even flinching. Of course, you can't expect me to be afraid of a mere underling. Remilia, you didn't do anything. Yeah. You didn't do jack shit. I love that I know that she's supposed to be outside. But like they can't put her as a unit, but this just looks like she's actually behind the doors. And that's just funny to me. But if it was just Marisa and I, we might have been in trouble. I should thank you. Hey, we all gotta look out for each other, you know? No worries. But I'd like to hear the full story if we're taking a breather. I'm sure you're all tired after cutting loose, so feel free to rest in the mansion. Sakuya, see to them, if you would. Yes, ma'am. I'll get tea ready for everyone. I love her wink. I like that she winks now. 4 losses. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about that. Don't even worry about that. It was only 4 dolls. It's fine. Remilia looking at all of that through the door's keyhole. I was thinking more the windows because they seem to have like window panes. But that would actually be funnier. And that's why we're looking for allies. Also, that's why you came here. Not like on that front though. Speaking of that, where did Remilia head off to? She went to fetch a chess set so we could all play with. Hey, it's gonna be a sleepover. Can't wait. Nah, get in the world to those two. I'm sorry to think explaining this to them was a waste of breath. Your story sounded reasonable enough. I'm surprised you aren't suggesting crushing the other shrine outright. Yeah, I know it's not like us, but they was solidly deep in thought over this, so it's hard for me to adjust. But this sounds complicated. By the way, I've been wondering about something since I met you. You're carrying a scythe, so are you a gatekeeper? No, Kurumi, not all gatekeepers carry scythes. Well, I guess you could call me a gatekeeper. I'm a fairy woman of the Sansu River, a Shinigami. What? Does that mean you're here to take our lives? My job's to carry spirits to Higan. A Shinigami, huh? That's a real ominous figure right there. Might as well introduce myself. I'm Arisaki-sama, a magician living in the Forest of Magic. Oh, I've heard rumors of a forest magician in Higan. Good ones, of course. You don't say. I guess tales of my amazing feats have finally crossed Kensuke's borders. You put on a puppet show during a recent festival, right? I hear it was a real sight to behold. That's a different magician, Alice to be precise. Thank you, Komachi. I'm honored. It's nothing big, but you know, I've only ever heard of your show. I'd love to see it sometime. Hey, my condolences of not being famous. Shut it. Anyway, I get what's going on now. Sounds kinda neat. Don't suppose you feel like coming with us then? If you want more people, then sure. Where do we live? It's a little sudden, but tomorrow. We'll be gathering at the shrine. Aha, tomorrow, huh? If that's the case, I'll go too. What about your job, Komachi? It's fine, it's fine. I'm sure I've met today and tomorrow's quota already. Girl who hasn't met the quota. In fact, shouldn't your group be coming? It's not like these people are strangers to you. They're not, but we still have our own jobs to do, and the mistress, well... Oh, we're still on the subject? Mistress? Still on it. Yeah? It's the whole reason we came here. But that actually... Sakuya mailing? What would you say to joining them for a short while? Ma'am? Both of us? Why the sudden change of heart? Earlier you said you weren't interested. I changed my mind when I saw those Tengu. They need to be taught a lesson if they think they can lay a finger on the Scarlet Devil Mansion. But mistress, the two of us still have work to attend to. The mansion can last without you for a day. Report back to me when what their crying faces look like. Understood. Marisa, I trust you have no issues with this arrangement? Nope, not a one. Thanks, Romelia. And don't forget we're coming too. This is kind of an all-day Maiden-side picnic, so yeah, could you pack some bento boxes? This is already shaping up to be pretty lively. Yay. More girls. Oh, talk about a relief. I was worried for a little while there. Yeah, so I never thought Yuka's subordinates would join us. Would have been even better if Romelia and Patchouli had chosen to join us as well, of course. Yeah, I feel like they should get out more, but if they don't want to come, they don't want to come. Anyway, we've got a fighting force now. When we climb up Yoka Mountain tomorrow, those yokai aren't gonna know what hit them. Marisa? It's nothing bad. I was just thinking that we're gonna be up against Nitori. Is yesterday still bothering you? Kinda, yeah. We were buddies in the last incident, right? But now she's hiding with the Shrine Maiden. There's nothing we can do about that. Nitori is a Maran yokai and belongs to their society. I get that, it's just that she was a good friend, so I don't really want to think about fighting her. True enough, I understand your feelings there. But you're going to have to buck up regardless. After all, this is Yoka Maran we're up against. I know, we can't just let other people take the shrine. See you tomorrow. Wake me up if I slip in. Alright, have a good night. Yay, more girls is a very funny thing to say in a Toho game. That's what you say every time a new game comes out. Checkmate. I've lost again. You don't call back, not even against your mistress. I'll go up against anyone my mistress orders me to. Now, would you like another match? I'll go easier on you this time. Nah, it's alright. I see. In that case, shall I prepare a drink? Warm tea will help you relax. Romelia moulding because she's losing a chess. What to do? What are Ellie and Kurumi doing? Lady Kurumi went to bed immediately after eating. Seems Lady Ellie told her that sleeping and waking up early is the secret to good health. I wonder why they even came. Maybe they simply can't keep up with your energy, Remy. Hello there, Petchi. I heard what happened, so in the end you decided to help them. Yeah, Sakuya and Mailing will be assisting them for a short while. Won't be long at all. Do you take issue with my decision? I was just wondering what had gotten into you. Didn't you tell them no before? Look, I was annoyed at the tone those Tengu took with me, okay? Besides, my interest has been somewhat piqued now. How so? It's unusual for yokai to form a society of their own. I suppose... Girl, you're in Gensokyo. What are you talking about? I suppose that is intriguing, and they're close by too. Exactly. I can't join them, but what if you went out with them for a bit? They're setting out tomorrow, right? Actually, mistress, if you're on like that, you could get hurt. I thought I'd find you here, Lady Patchouli. Mailing and Koakuma, why have you brought the young mistress here? She wanted to find Lady Patchouli for some reason. My apologies. She wore us down and we relented and brought her here. What's got you acting so dramatic? You're here? Whatever, I'm not here to talk to you. Now, see here. Anyway, Patchouli, teach me a spell to obstruct sunlight. A spell to obstruct sunlight? Yeah, I heard from Mailing that Medicine and her friends are heading out somewhere. I'm going with them. Mailing, you had to open your big mouth. Sorry, I didn't mean to blurt it out. Young mistress, I'm afraid I must ask you to mind the mansion while I'm out. I'll make certain to bring you back some beautiful autumn leaves. I don't want some stupid leaves. I want to play outside. I want to go with Marisa. You have to understand that Remilia doesn't know about anything. Yeah, fair enough. Good point. Absolutely not. You are forbidden from leaving the mansion. Just play at home. You're always like this. You're gonna go off and have all the fun, aren't you? I'm staying here too. I don't appreciate your needling. Here we go again. Yep, nothing new here. You just stand there, Mailing. You're her caretaker, so calm Flounder down. What? You're giving me that job after riling her up? I can't deal with this noise. Sakuya, prepare some tea for everyone present. Right away, ma'am. I got the red tea. Yes, I like coffee more though. If I'm gonna be honest, we have a lot. Where did you come from? Well, I guess we don't get to do the other things. I thought I was under the impression that in the original game you could do all 3 chapters. Like there were different chapters for all of those. Maybe one of them is Remus, like on her road. I don't know about Chirno though. Or maybe I'm thinking of another... Maybe I'm thinking of another situation like this. I don't know. Already saved, but I'm gonna do it again because I'm one of those people that forgets like immediately if I saved or not. Also, we have a new background. But that's gonna be it for now. My voice is giving out already. We got plenty done compared to other streams though. That was like 3 chapters compared to the one that usually happens. Comanche doesn't show up in Demo's story right away like Moku does in this one. Interesting. Yeah, I thought that could be the case. Moku jumpscare. So what, does she get to do that? If you're on Demus, you get to do the whole Moko subplot, I guess. It's very good. You show those birds who's boss. Listen, we're not gonna talk about that. Got some issues. I can just say that I'm playing on hard mode, and that's that's my defense. We actually can say that you're playing on hard mode too, right? Fuck. On Demo Story, instead of that, you get to see the Mako thing. Yeah, right. That makes sense. And next time I'm playing this, I will do the Sakuya chapters though, because now that we have her, I feel like I should get whatever that does for me. Like Tenko Face, that's a good name. But yeah, I was about to end. But hey, Ian, how you doing? Just poking fun at you a bit because it's funny to tease you. Listen. So yeah, next we're gonna do the Segway chapters, and I don't know what I was gonna say this earlier, and I completely forgot. But I still don't know what I'm gonna do next. What game? I was still thinking on like the whole Bioshock thing, actually. I was still pondering that. Maybe could do a little Bioshock. Who knows? I'm gonna see if I can actually stream it though. Should be able to. Bioshock is CC top 10 Xbox 360 game. It is really good. I did enjoy it when I played it. More than I thought I would. And I did actually play it like on 360, like the very first time. Didn't really get farther because I was a kid. I didn't know what I was doing. But now I do. So I might just do that next. Maybe Monday. Or no, absolutely Monday, but maybe that. Don't recall a lot of Bioshock aside from me trying to 100% it back then. I just didn't bother. I mean, it was my first playthrough, right? I didn't bother to go back to get everything I missed. Could be a good chance to do it though. I don't know. I don't know. I did play. I think I played the original one. I did get a bundle with the original and the remastered versions, and I just played the original one. So I don't know if I should do the remastered one now. Or actually, am I bullshitting you or am I saying the right thing? No, yeah, I did play the original one. Okay. Do you know if the remastered one is actually better? Because I think I heard like mixed opinions on it. It was either that one or two. Bioshock 2 has a version that's messed up on Steam, but I don't remember if it's remastered or vanilla. I think maybe that's what I read. Let me check which one. No, Bioshock 2 I just like straight up play the vanilla one as well. I didn't even try remastered. I have a couple minutes on the first one, but not the second one. So maybe that was probably messed up. Probably it might want to look into it just in case. I will. I will. I will check which version to play, and we're gonna do that on Monday. Might as well. Anyways, thanks for coming. Thanks for watching as usual. I'll see you then. Sorry I end that I've only been here for like 5 minutes, but hope we can talk a little bit more next time. All right. See ya.